Right, so I'm going to have a go at installing Elixir here. I'm on a Mac. Okay. Brew update. So my interest in Elixir is not really necessarily as a language I'm going to use full time. Um, there's a lot being made of Ruby is slow, Rails is monolithic, blah blah blah. I think most of that is it's all coming from a programmer's perspective rather than a business perspective. I think generally from a business perspective, the bottlenecks are not servers, they're not languages, they're not frameworks. The bottlenecks are users and trying to acquire them at a reasonable rate. So, like most of this nonsense about Rails being slow is just fucking nonsense because people don't actually have enough users to justify investing in some sort of high performance system. That said, there are some interesting domains that I'd like to explore that do require quite a lot of throughput. Things like doing machine learning, user analytics, and stuff like that. And it would be kind of useful to have Rails as a default, Rails as the go-to tool for building, standard CRUD apps, business applications. Okay, for building even the front end, but also to have a high performance language in my pocket as well. I was a Java programmer for a very long time, but I honestly know, and Java at the time when I started was, dog slow, like everyone talks about Ruby these days. But Java is now one of those high performance languages. The Java VM is one of the most optimized VMs that there is. But I don't ever want to go back to writing Java code. Um, so while we're waiting, well done, Brew. That's a complete piece of shit. Um, do, 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 done. And now, now, hello, 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 go now, 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 almost. A little bit more, a little bit more. Yes, right. Okay, so brew update is working now after like some fucking stupid amount of time fucking around with it. Right. Okay. We're gonna install Elixir. Do they need? I guess this is gonna install Erlang for me as well. Um, all right. So we're in the closing stretches of the install for Erlang. Go Erlang. So I've installed Elixir apparently. Right. Is there a way to check that? Let's just try Elixir. Hey, alright, that's something. Alright, so I want to use the Phoenix framework because everyone is talking about the Phoenix framework, which borrows apparently a lot of Rails concepts and stuff. I can see here we've got controllers, views, templates, routing. Yeah, sounds like a fairly sort of standard Rails-ish framework. So we've installed Elixir. Let's install the Hex package manager. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Are you sure you want to install this? Yes, because I told you to. Alright. Now we're ready to fetch the Phoenix installer. Right. Let's go Phoenix. Yes, I'm sure about that one too. Alright, if we want to install what it did, that's okay. We can now run mix Phoenix new. Assuming the name of application, you know what, let's go and just projects, mix Phoenix new, let's call it Phoenix demo. And it creates a bunch of stuff there. Oh look, what do we got? Config directory, some lib stuff. Oh, a robots.txt file. How odd, okay. Tests are good. Well, it looks like we've got a controller, a layout. I guess that's a view. No, this is view. That's a page. Okay, so we've got layouts, pages, and views. That'll be fun. Router. Some static stuff there. Yeah, okay. Looks fairly good. Kind of what I'd expect. It's kind of Rails-ish. No models. That's okay because I'm not going near a database today with this. It's the fun bit. Waiting. Let's go and have a look. What else we're supposed to do next? You know what I could do? I could just oops, come back. Take that over there. Right. We'll use brunch.io. I have no idea what the hell's brunch.io. I assume mix is like rake in Ruby. Alright, we're all set up to run your Phoenix application. So let's go into Phoenix demo, mix Phoenix dot server. Okay, not mix. Whoa. You can also run it inside interactive Elixir. Okay. Could not find rebar. Which is needed. Let's see. Go ahead. Okay, I see Cowboy. I understand Cowboy is a web server. So I guess this is all I guess this is like doing a bundle install in Ruby. It's pulling in all our. It's compiling. Yeah, okay. kind of forget that when you use Ruby, you kind of forget that other languages have this compile step. Do I want the application? Yeah, I think I do, because otherwise... Right. The fuck? Running Phoenix demo with Cowboy import. Okay, so that's some JavaScript thing, and I know what you were trying to do with JavaScript, but is it actually running on localhost? Localhost. Yes, it is. But it hasn't compiled the style sheets, probably because it can't find Node or something. Alright, so that's what it should look like. Mine doesn't because the CSS didn't compile, I'd say. I just wonder, can I do this? Shell. Yeah, fucking Node. Node. Ah. I have an absolute hatred for Node, not really because it's JavaScript, not just because it's JavaScript, but because it fucks up everything. I've had endless troubles, and it seems like, you know, installing the latest version of Node is the surefire way for nothing to work. So you have to pick some random stable version in the past, and everyone seems to have like stuck with like 0.10 or something. I obviously have 0.12, and yeah, root is no problem. Yeah, just fucking, I don't give a shit. Make it work. Like Node. If we could erase Node from all the other fucking web projects, be sorted. Just, you know, keep it off to the side, its own little ecosystem instead of fucking polluting everything else. Jesus Christ, go and install fucking Elixir and you get fucking Node problems. Alright, I think I've got Phoenix working. I just haven't got Node working, which seems to be a story of my life. See if it didn't actually work. No. No. So is that what I need to do? Is npm install? I think. Is that what it's mean? Is that what it's asking for? Maybe? Possibly? No, because it's a fucking Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, that's enough of this boring screencast. I think we'll stop that.